Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, history, and collectibles from around the globe. Today's journey takes us to Canada, a country well known not only for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, but also for its diverse and beautifully designed coinage. Our focus in this episode is the 2011 Canadian 25-cent coin, commonly called the quarter, featuring the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin, like many others from Canada, is more than just a piece of everyday currency. It tells a story about Canada's monarchy, its people, its economy, and its artistry in coin minting that will explore the historical background, design features, production details, cultural significance, and collectible value of this coin. By the end, you'll see why even something as small as a quarter carries immense historical weight. Chapter 1, The Canadian Quarter, a brief overview. The Canadian 25-cent coin, or quarter, has been in circulation since 1870. It was first introduced following the establishment of the Dominion of Canada's official coinage system in the 19th century. Canada modeled much of its coinage after the British system, as it was part of the British Empire. Just like in the United States, the quarter was chosen as a convenient denomination, representing 1/4 of a dollar. From its early years, the Canadian quarter has featured both the reigning monarch on the obverse side and distinct Canadian symbols on the reverse. Over time, these designs have evolved, capturing Canada's national identity. Chapter 2, The Obverse, Queen Elizabeth II. On the 2011 quarter, the obverse side bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, Canada's head of state at the time. The portrait was designed by Susanna Blunt, a Canadian artist whose depiction of the Queen has been in use since 2003. This particular portrait is notable because it presents Elizabeth II without a crown, offering a more human, approachable image compared to earlier regal portraits. Around the portrait is the Latin inscription D.G. Regina, which stands for De Gratia Regina, meaning, by the grace of God, Queen. This traditional phrase links Canada's monarchy to centuries-old traditions, connecting the coin to both faith and history. The inclusion of this phrase is not just symbolic but a continuation of a numismatic tradition stretching back to medieval European coinage. Chapter 3, The Reverse, The Caribou. The reverse of the 2011 quarter features a caribou, a species of deer native to Canada and an important national symbol. This caribou design was introduced in 1937, replacing the earlier, standing moose and George V. ship designs. It has since become one of the most recognizable images in Canadian coinage. The caribou symbolizes Canada's northern wilderness and resilience, reflecting the vast, untamed landscapes of the country. It also honors Canada's wildlife heritage and the Indigenous peoples who have long depended on the caribou for survival. Above the caribou's antlers is the denomination inscription, 25 cents. Along the rim, you see the word Canada and the year of issue, 2011. Chapter 4, Technical specifications. The 2011 Canadian 25-cent coin has the following technical details: composition, primarily nickel-plated steel with variations in earlier and special issues, weight, 4.4 grams, diameter, 23.88 millimeters, edge, reeded, mint. Struck by the Royal Canadian Mint, one of the most advanced mints in the world. These features ensure durability while maintaining affordability in production. The Royal Canadian Mint is known globally for pioneering technologies like multiply plating, which provides coins with a longer lifespan and higher resistance to wear. Chapter 5, The Royal Canadian Mint. To truly understand the 2011 quarter, we must look at the Royal Canadian Mint, the institution responsible for its creation, founded in 1908 in Ottawa. The Mint has since grown into a world-class facility with a second location in Winnipeg. By 2011, it was already recognized as one of the most innovative mints in the world, producing circulation coins not only for Canada but also for dozens of other countries. The mint emphasizes both functionality and artistry, and its circulation coins, including the 25 cents, reflect this dual purpose. Chapter 6, Historical context. Canada in 2011. The year 2011 was a memorable one for Canada. Politically, Stephen Harper was the Prime Minister, and the nation was experiencing economic recovery following the global financial crisis of 2008. It was also the year that marked the royal visit of Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, shortly after their wedding. This event further strengthened the symbolic connection between Canada and the monarchy, making the presence of Queen Elizabeth II on coinage especially relevant. In popular culture, 2011 was also a year of increasing Canadian pride, with the Vancouver Canucks making it to the Stanley Cup Finals, showcasing Canada's passion for hockey. The same sport often celebrated on Special Edition Quarters, Chapter 7, Collectability and Variance. The standard 2011 Canadian Quarter featuring the Caribou is common in circulation, but collectors may also encounter special editions released that same year. For example, the Royal Canadian Mint issued multiple commemorative quarters in 2011, celebrating events, wildlife, and themes important to Canadians. These included colored coin variants and limited mintages. While the standard circulation Caribou Quarter may not have high monetary value beyond face, its collectability lies in its connection to everyday Canadian life and its place in a larger series of coins. Chapter 8, Symbolism and National Identity. Coins like the 2011 Quarter act as tiny ambassadors of a nation's identity. The Queen's portrait connects Canada to its constitutional monarchy and Commonwealth history. The Caribou links the coin to Canada's wilderness and Indigenous heritage. The Latin inscription ties modern Canada to centuries of tradition. Together, these elements remind Canadians of their roots, their present, and their enduring ties to both nature and monarchy. Chapter 9, Global Comparisons. It's also fascinating to compare Canada's 25-cent coin to other countries' equivalent denominations. In the United States, the quarter features George Washington and rotating state or national park designs. In the UK, the 25 pence coin is rare, with the 20 pence coin being more standard in circulation. In Europe, denominations like the 20-cent or 50-cent euro coins serve a similar purpose. What makes the Canadian quarter unique is its long-term consistency in design. The Caribou has endured for more than 80 years, making it instantly recognizable worldwide. Chapter 10, The 2011 Quarter. Today, the 2011 Canadian 25-cent coin continues to circulate widely. For most Canadians, it's an everyday object used for parking meters, vending machines, or a quick purchase, but for coin collectors, it is a snapshot of Canadian history in 2011. It represents a moment when Queen Elizabeth II was still Canada's monarch, when the Royal Canadian Mint was at the height of its innovation, and when national symbols like the Caribou were proudly displayed. Conclusion: the 2011 Canadian 25-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is far more than just 25 cents. It is a story of monarchy, wilderness, artistry, and national pride, from the regal yet approachable portrait of the Queen to the iconic Caribou that symbolizes Canada's natural heritage. This coin bridges past and present. It connects Canadians to their identity, their traditions, and their place in the world.